5,000, 10,000.
And welcome back to Barrett-Jackson Online. I'm Alan Taylor with Matt Stone right here, bringing you some behind-the-scenes coverage from Barrett-Jackson. The auction block is going on when we're not doing an interview of some sort, like with my friend, the president of Shelby American, John Luft, and the CEO himself, Joe Conway. Good to see you guys.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
So you had some special news or something here? What's going on?
We did, Alan. We brought back a Cobra that was unveiled 50 years ago. The Cobra series, 289 FIA.
Nice.
I think it's particularly important, John and Joe, that you really are reinvesting and reinventing this model, because even though a lot of people love those big block Cobras, it was the 289 cars that won the races.
289 was the winner. 289 was in the Daytona Coupe that handed it to Enzo. 289 was in the FIA that raced in the SCCA and all the tracks throughout the country.
And the small blocks won the races, for sure.
Yes,
and Matt, you're right, and we are investing. And that's the whole purpose of the new facility, a consolidated facility from 6 buildings to 1 building down on the strip. So we can have a visibility that we have never had before. You know, the Shelby legacy, it was created over a period of a lot of years, and it's our responsibility to make sure that it continues.
Any of you out there that are watching the show and hearing us, you can go visit Shelby American's new facility. It's a retail center. You can buy parts there. You can spec out a car, get a t-shirt, see the museum. What else?
We take you out on the production floor and you actually watch, smell, hear Shelby's being built right on 24 lifts in front of you. No other manufacturer does that.
We're sure happy to see this going on. Now, I just sold my Shelby. When I saw the new 2015, I go, all right, that's it. It's okay to let it go, because here is the replacement. And I am going to get one of those very first ones and bring it right to you.
You know, Alan, the 2015 Ford Motor Company, we wouldn't be a fraction of the success that we enjoy today if it wasn't for the great engineering and great partnership with Ford Motor Company.
I totally agree.
They bring to the party such great base product. Without Ford, I just don't think we would have the strength and the power and the performance that we do today.
I drove Gary Patterson's, track car.
Right, yeah.
And he goes, how many miles are on that car? And I said, I look at the speedometer. I said, 18,000 miles. He goes, never been off the racetrack. Never done anything but change the oil and tune, basic. He goes, that's how, this is a racetrack car.
Right.
18,000 miles.
Think about
It's all about quality.
Well,
unreal.
And that's 18,000 hard
miles.
Hard miles. But if you think about it, we build an exotic American muscle car that is not exotic to maintain.
Right.
They're tuned to 91 octane. They're 50 state emission legal. You take them to Ford Motor Company when you need service. It's a car that you can drive and own and have no problem with the ongoing maintenance.
And where can you beat that?
Yeah.
So, to that point, it's real important that you guys know about the Shelby Mod Shop. Because if you have a Mustang right now and you're like, I love my Mustang, I own it outright, go buy a new one maybe for a whole bunch of money, or maybe I'll put a little bit of money at a little bit at a time, like Johnny Cash, one part at a time, one bit at a time.
Listen, when we were all 16, 17 years old, we had our first cars, none of us bought turnkey cars that we never touched. We bought what we can afford, and then we saved our nickels and pennies and dimes to buy that next part, by the 2-year period, you had that car where you think you wanted it. This is the stuff we're bringing to market today.
Right.
And the fact is, it's really a synergy that we have now with our performance parts. Parts is part of the ongoing legacy. You may never be able to own a Shelby. You know what? You can sure put a Shelby branded part on your Mustang.
Yeah, we have to bring the new generation along. The older generation like me, okay, other people are coming up. And those young people want something they can add on to, something they can afford. It's our responsibility to see that happens.
Well, on the Raptor, the Shelby Raptor with 575 horsepower, my God.
Well, we brought back what we call a muscle truck. 575 horsepower.
Raptor muscle truck is
now,
even that much
You
better.
got to remember,
Unbelievable.
the Raptor is a rock star before we ever touch it. Ford Motor Company builds a truck that is the pinnacle, and we take it to the next level.
Guys, it's so good to see you here, and I'm so glad to see the family still
Yep.
involved in Shelby. That's such an important factor. And so, Joe, thank you much for still, carrying the torch for the Shelby family as well.
Well, thanks for having me here today. I appreciate the time and enjoyed it.
Absolutely.
Now
Joe
go
Conway,
sell
John
the
Love.
rest of those FIAs and be done with it.
Well, hopefully
Wait a
it's done.
There's what? There's 18 hours left in the day. Give us a chance. And it's great to see Matt here.
I know.
You know,
Yeah, that was a surprise.
Wonderful
that
to have you
was
here.
there. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, well, you know what? The online version of Barrett-Jackson, it's on demand, and after we're done with this, we'll archive it, and it's free. You just tune in whenever you want. So this is really the future, and we got to continue to evolve with it. And so fortunately, we got the great Matt Stone to help do it.
Yes, we do.
We're happy to have him here too. John Luft, Joe Conway, Matt Stone, I'm Alan Taylor. We're going to send you back to the block. It is Barrett-Jackson Online.
That played a very central role in that Academy Award.